Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Project Seedship. This project aims to design and launch an interstellar spacecraft carrying frozen human genetic material to Alpha Centauri. The Kickstarter campaign will fund a detailed feasibility study, which will then show paying customers that the project is technically feasible. The study will also be made available publicly in the spirit of open source, so anyone in the future can build upon this basis. This can be the most exciting project since the moon landings. And for those of us who do not remember Apollo 11, here's a clip. Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be quite
30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6.
So that was 1969, 45 years ago. Most of us weren't even born yet. But today, right here, right now, you have a chance to not only witness but also participate in a project that's equally important. Project Seedship is part of the mothership Seedship concept, where instead of sending a ship full of adult humans, we send numerous seed ships carrying cryogenically preserved human genetic material and a mothership capable of assembling these material later on. This way, the area and weight of the radiation shielding is greatly reduced. The preliminary study is already done on NASA's General Mission Analysis tool. So let's take a look at how a mission like this will fly. Here we have the second stage and third stage of the rocket separating, and the frigate stage, which is the kick stage that accelerates our seed ship further. And as the frigate moves further from Earth, it will eventually exhaust all its fuel and separate from the ship itself. And here we zoom out one more level, and as you can see, the ship is already moving beyond the orbit of Mars and beyond the orbit of Jupiter. So it is being pulled in by the sun's gravity, so you'll see a little bit of curvature around the trajectory. And there is Alpha Centauri, where the mouse pointer is. This stage of the ship is called the Next 5 stage, which employs 5 next ion engines. Once the ship moves beyond Saturn's orbit, it can start a turn towards Alpha Centauri. Because at this distance, it's not feeling as much of the sun's gravitational pull, and it does not need to use all its thrust to counteract that gravitational pull. Well, that's enough talking for now. Let's put on some music. In case you didn't notice, that last part there, we zoomed out one more level, and the ship is still heading straight for Alpha Centauri. It's gonna keep going until it gets captured by Alpha Centauri. So this mission script file will be available for download, so that you can try it out yourself. So now let's look at the major components of the ship. Obviously, the payload section is the most important. It has the pot, which is the pressurized vessel that contains the frozen genetic material. And the next section, the most important thing is the radioisotope thermoelectric generators that provides the electric power. And in the propulsion section, we have the fuel tanks and the ion thrusters. The project team is proposing an experiment on NASA's Balanced Mass Challenge to test out the multi-layer radiation shielding design. The other major pieces of the project, the next engine, the RTGs, and the launch vehicles are all proven technology. What the project team needs to demonstrate and the detailed feasibility study will prove is that the systems will work together. They will be integrated together successfully. So on the business side, the seed ship is capable of taking over 1,000 samples of human genetic material. The hope is that the same crowd that might be interested in Virgin Galactic's suborbital flight will also be interested in having a little piece of themselves sent out there among the stars, and that one day their kids will live in a star system far, far away. Thank you.